Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Johnny, or whatever, and we're playing Pokemon Yellow. Last time we got to the Pokemon Center where we need to go, but unfortunately that cave is very dark, and I forgot to pick up a very essential thing, which is something that'll make things less dark. But I didn't. And anyways, we gotta do a lot of backtracking in this episode, so I put in some cool music. Yeah, this is from Pokemon Stadium, the Petite Cup, Battle 1 through 3, I believe. And I'll put up a thing telling you. But yeah, we gotta do some backtracking to, get this thing, to make this adventure a lot easier. And right now, Beedrills are what Weedles turn into. I mean, you probably can't see the whole sprite, but that just looks awesome. Like, yeah. I mean, he isn't really not as good as Butterfree at this point in the game, but he just really looks cool. I mean, he's a bee with drills on his hands. How awesome is that? Anyways, we beat that bug catcher, and who cares? We need to cut down this tree. We're going along, and man, this is cool music. The actual, like, first 30 seconds of this music are, a remix of the SS Anne music, which is kind of cool, because we were just there. Yep, we're heading in Vermilion City, and get my bike up, and yeah. And remember, Diglett Cave? Yeah, now we're going through that. Diglett Cave is really long, and all your fight are Diglets. I actually don't find a Dugtrio here. I'm not 100% sure if you can actually find them or not. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, who cares? But yep, I put Blue in the front of my party trying to get him some experience. But I also forgot that Green is part poison, which means these Diglets can actually harm him if they use Dig. So that really wasn't good thinking, but he seems to be doing alright. But yeah, that kind of like makes Venusaur not so good. So yeah, I get hit with a Dig critical hit, and that does a ton of damage. So that's not awesome. But hey, Blue's getting level 12, which is pretty sweet. He actually does not get the level he needs to evolve yet. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, bringing out that Jigglypuff just to get hit. That Jigglypuff's gonna be useful for later. But for right now, it's kind of just stupid. Burp. I burped, but it was very small. I need to stop. Every single time I eat something, I think, oh, well, now I can't go record, but I do it anyways. And this guy's telling you about Flash, and who cares about him? Anyways, you can dig right here, and you're right in front of Viridian Forest, which is where we started our adventure, like 3 gym badges ago. To the north is Peter City and whatnot. Anyways, use your Diglett right there. How many times do I say anyways? But anyways, we're gonna wow. We need to slow down here, and this guy's gonna tell you that even if a Pokemon faints, they can still use their HMs. And this kid wants a Clefairy, and he will trade you a very rare Pokemon, Mr. Mime. We will come back and get that later. That's just one of the trades you can do in the game. Originally, you cannot catch Mr. Mimes, but thanks to the that system, you can catch them. I mean, not catch them, you can receive them. So that's good. Right in here, if you go talk to that guy. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 10 kinds of Pokemon, I suppose to give you a HM. So, Johnny, have you caught at least 10 kinds of Pokemon? Yes. Great! You caught 12! Congratulations, here you go! And he gives them HM Flash, which will let us see even in the darkest of dungeons. Which is very convenient, because that's what we need to do. And, cut, because I had to scratch my butt. Anyways. Back in the Pokemon Center in which we need to be. Just gonna heal my pokes real quick. My Pokemans, my pokes. Why do people call them pokes? Like, I guess we need a new nickname, because I don't like calling them my pokes, because that just sounds weird. Anyways, we're hearing our dudes up, and they're ready to fight again. And yeah. So, right, how you use HMs is you obviously go to them and use Flash. The only reason I caught that Jigglypuff is to teach it Flash, and now it can learn it. Butterfree can also learn Flash, but I mean, he's kind of good because you can use Flash and Cut outside of battle, except they're they can use them as an actual move, but they're insanely weak and underpowered. Strength, which is HM4, I think, isn't too bad. But yeah, we're in this cave and we can't see crap. So we need to use our Flash ability. And the Jigglypuff shoots a blinding light, and holy crud, we can see again! That's awesome! Yeah. In this, cave, however, there are, a couple new Pokemon, one of which is Machop, which is a fighting type, not very, It can get good, but as of right now, I'm gonna use it on my team. Anyways, we got a required battle actually. Thankfully, this guy only has 2 dudes. Or, yeah, he has 2 dudes. I thought he had 1. Because you fight, whatever. He's a Pokemaniac, and he's bringing in his Cubone. And that's just a guy with a bone. And he's got a bone to pick with us. Anyways, we're hitting him with a Vine Whip. And since that guy's a ground type, that's going to hurt him a bunch. And he was going to growl at us, but he sucks because he fails. And his mom died. Anyways, did you know Cubone's Japanese name, or I think it's Marowak, is like mother or something. It's a really sad, depressing Pokemon, and we'll get into that fairly soon. But yeah, it's done. And right now, this Pokemaniac's gonna bring the Slowpoke, which is the funniest Pokemon in the world. Yeah, it's a water psychic type. A really cool Pokemon. Unfortunately, you can't really use it on your team because it's so late in the game to the point you can catch them. Yeah, it can learn Confusion and water moves, and that's cool. But we take it out to Vine Whips, so it's not that cool. And we go level up. So, all said and done. Game over, man! Let me get some money. And right up here, I need to switch my I was thinking of using blue since there are a lot of Geodudes, and you can actually catch Onix in here, but it's kind of risky. And yeah, then I realized, oh wait, I can't put Pikachu in front. There's Onix in here, so I had to put Butterfree up there. Which Butterfree's flying type, so ground moves don't hurt it, which is cool. But yep. There's a bunch of items to get in here, but to be honest, not a lot of them are worth it. And right up here, we got another Pokemaniac. And I'm going to switch to Pikachu, because I know that because I remember from the game that he has 1 Slowpoke, and I was always like, well, the other guy had a Slowpoke and a whatever he had. So I was like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So this guy must be the guy we fought before must be like 1,000 times better than this guy. I mean, come on, what the crud. Yeah. 2 Thunder Shocks cannot kill the Slowpoke, however, because it has pretty good special stat. But it's going to use a Headbutt, which is just a physical attack, and that's gonna do pretty good damage. So it's all around a pretty good Pokemon if you can get one. It can learn Disable and stuff, and I'm pretty sure it can learn Supersonic. One thing about Disabled though, I always thought it disabled the move you were using. It's actually just random. Like I just got Thunder Wave disabled. Yeah, we get some EXP, and that's another Pokemaniac down. Woo, I'm exhausted. How are you exhausted? You didn't even do anything. You made your Slowpoke do everything. You wimp. What's your problem? Anyways, we got this Lass, and she's being a butt. People don't come often here to fight. Well, whatever you gotta say. She has 2 very annoying Oddishes, as you will see up in here. Man, I do not like doing post-commentary. It just feels like I should just let you watch the video by yourself, and that way you can determine what's about to happen. Alright? But, I'm not gonna go on about that. Yeah, it's absorbing, but that's not the problem. The problem is with the Oddish is that it keeps putting people to sleep. Sleep is the most overpowered status condition in this game. That sounds so stupid that like, oh, sleep is overpowered. No, it's not. It's like a really big deal. Because in some like RPGs, like what's the game? I think the Mother franchise and Final Fantasy, when you put somebody asleep, if you don't attack that person, they continue to be asleep, which is pretty good for the person playing the game. But if they can induce that on you, that's really not great. I mean, because you got that guy just asleep, and what if it's like your healer or something? But no, in this game you only have 1 Pokemon. Like you only have 1 guy to control, so it's like it's a real big issue. I don't know if I showed it on screen or not, but I got a if you go south a little bit of the guy with the trading the Mr. Mime, you get an HP up, which is a vitamin that boosts your Pokemon's HP stat by a few points, I believe. Yeah, we'll get into those pretty soon, because you can buy some I believe in the next episode or 2. I'll show that off. But yeah, it's just overpowered, and you really could just beat this game really easily by just putting everything to sleep with your Butterfree or whatever you want to use. Like you can use an Oddish. That's like, it's really just overpowered. But yeah, our Pikachu dies because it's stupid absorbing and stinking, gosh, and the sleep. Anyways, but the Butterfree, it sleeps for one turn and then it wakes up. I need to turn my stinking screensaver off, because when I'm narrating these videos, it's like, oh, you're not doing anything but talking in the microphone. I'll just turn the screen off so you can't know what you're doing. But, I've recently been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VI. I'm really getting addicted to that game. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, Merry Christmas, everybody. I haven't had my computer in a while, but yeah, Merry Christmas. It's the, I believe it's the 27th that I'm putting this episode up. I won't get into that. Yeah, I guess it really is my fault that I didn't have the computer, but whatever. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VI. I played till 3 o'clock in the morning last night. That must have been crazy. But yeah, 1 Oddish down, and then he brings in a Bulbasaur. It's super easy to kill. I don't remember you fighting other trainer Pokemon. It must only be in yellow. But yeah, we get a critical hit, super effective move, and it gets confused. That's like 6,000 hacks in the same thing. Yeah, I played that game till like, I don't even know. Yeah, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just, I was so tired when I woke up today. And then I spent some of my Christmas money on like so many games. I got so much stuff to do now. But anyways, our Pikachu's dead, and that's gonna be the end of this episode. We're gonna continue through the rock tunnel, and stuff. Alright, so see you guys later.